online retailing. When it comes to online retailing, it's a given. It's pretty straightforward. It's just that some of you forget these points. I mean, if you guys take a glance at these points, you know these things. These are pretty obvious. I'm going to put it that way. We live in the online era today. But chances are you may forget them. So I'm going to show you a few things here that you will bring your memory back. It's 24/7. Automatic orders are taken. There's no need to manually sit and take in the order. If you guys don't know what drop shipping is, I suggest you go look at what drop shipping is. You don't need to sit and take every order. You can just simply, as someone orders, it automatically goes and places the order which is supplied. There's no human involvement there at all. So go take a look at what that is. You can reach international markets. Your overheads are low. You have no rent, no premises, no any of that. You can change your stock and update your website and everything easily instead of having to look into your shop layouts and whatnot. Very easy to set up. It's very, very flexible, and obviously it grows very fast. Mind you, we are looking at what? We're looking at the benefits to the business and not to the customer. Yeah. So when we're looking at this, because we're advising the business, so don't talk about the benefits to the customers, talk about the benefits to the business. Simple drawbacks as well. If I mean, I don't know if you guys have ordered online, but I'm sure you guys have had problems with delivery, or someone's delayed your products or something like that. It becomes very difficult after some time. You just feel like, I just don't want it. I personally hate online shopping. Why? One, I can't, I'm very picky with my clothes. If you say, I like to touch and feel it, and I like to put it on. Do I look good, guys? Well, I like to check it first and then buy it. So I don't want to order something that may not, I mean, I'm very picky. So personally, to me, I don't like it. And I hate waiting 3 days for delivery. So-called 3 days, not 3 days. They say 3 days, and then it ends up, sir, COVID, sir, crisis, sir, our delivery partner is on the way. Sir, we received your order, sir, this, sir, there is some excuse, and it comes what? Within the 7 days. And I don't like it. I hate it. I'd rather go pick it up myself. And well, if you are going to set it up, you will need some form of IT skills. Yeah. Some customers may not want to put in their details online. If you're anyone like my father, he will not put his credit card online. He'll ask me to put mine. He'll not put his one because he's really afraid. He doesn't want to put it. I mean, it's quite safe to say. Yeah. So one day, my credit card was charged with Netflix, and I didn't even have Netflix at the time. So I had to cancel my credit card, I had to get the money back, and all kind of harangue procedures that had to go through. I had to go through because of simple problems with online retailing. And of course, remember, the moment you go online, what's going to happen to you? You are now competing with the rest of the world. You're not competing with yourself. If you had a store, you had some form of advantage in that area, but now you're competing with the rest of the world. And well, be open to fraud, spam, and viruses, because that's going to come in. If you think that you're super secure, well, you're not. If banks can get hacked with ransomware and things like that, well, be open to that. You got to be safe on that as well. Well, and all your competitors will know everything about you. Yeah, we can see every single detail. There's no need to come and hide and sneak into your shop, and no, it's just simple. Everything's there. So it's simple stuff there, guys. I'm sure you know this already, but don't forget it. So I've listed it down so you can use it. Something else that comes in this section is dynamic market, and dynamic market is things that change constantly. The easiest example that you can take is technology. Technology is in a dynamic market. It keeps changing all the time. COVID changed, classes change, everything is online. I mean, I personally feel online can be a better method of teaching because, for example, now you just saw me. When I wanted to show you an example, I simply flip on to a different screen and show you that, as opposed to me teaching you physically, where I am rather giving you the example than showing it to you. So, I mean, I feel personally more effective. So you got to be ready to adapt. Things change, guys. COVID changed everything. The last financial recession that happened in 2008 also changed everything. Markets change dynamically. So you got to be ready for it. How do you be ready for it? Well, flexibility. If you are not flexible, if you're rigid with your ways, you have made a business plan and you're like, I'm going to stick to this, I'm not going to change anything else. Well, you have a major problem. You're not going to suit all your customer needs and whatnot. Do your market research, guys. Stay ahead of the game. Yeah. Now I'm going to give you a very, very, very good example. Anyone here from British school? If you're not, I'll tell you what they did before. You know that they already had online classes for some of their modules. They already had online classes. They were already flexible with that. All their teachers were already given dongles and whatnot before this whole COVID even came about. So they did some research and they just stayed ahead of the game. So the moment this whole COVID struck, they were not in trouble. They had every single thing they wanted. They were perfectly well and ahead. Students were used to it. Teachers were used to it. Here, I'm not even going to ask what happened to your schools. All your teachers probably struggled and didn't know how to use certain features on Team or Zoom or whatever. Yeah. So why struggle? If you did your research, you stay ahead of the game. Yeah. So if this school can do it, I don't see why all the other schools cannot do it. Yeah. Investment in R&D is always important. You invest in technology, have your system set up, have everything done. If you don't know what R&D is, research and development, and develop a niche, guys. All right. If I were to tell you, we at Jade didn't get hit by the pandemic at all. Why? We had a whole bunch of loyal students, all you loyal bunch of students stuck to us, didn't leave, didn't say anything, didn't make a fuss. We continued on as we had to go, but we developed a niche. Loyal customers help you. So build your niche. And of course, you must have heard Kaizen from Unit 2. This is continuous improvement. If you had continuous improvement, you will be, well, efficient. So make sure that you change constantly, improve certain things little by little, and you will change.